Hi crypto kings and queens, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. We're looking at Bitcoin on this episode and Ethereum, and the market is coming back down to the exact targets that I was speaking about a couple of days ago, but I want the market to come back down a little bit and see if we're coming back down to 43,500 and retest this level. But if this daily candle or this weekly candlestick is closing below 43,000K, that can actually be where we see the market having the momentum to the downside. And that is why it's really important and it's really good that we're having this level to see if we are breaking it to the downside or if it actually comes back down to 43,500 and then see the bounce back to the upside. I will also show you exactly what I see on Ethereum and how we can puzzle everything together to sell the market and then buy the market. Remember, I am no financial advisor. You need to look up everything yourself first, but please continue looking at this video and I'll dive deep into what I see on Bitcoin and Ethereum at the moment. We're looking at Bitcoin first of all on the weekly chart, and we can see that we are about to come back down and retest this previous resistance or this consolidation market that we did break, and that is around 43,800. If we see that this weekly candlestick or this daily candlestick, if we're closing below 43K, that could be a potential pushback down to the previous support that we do have around 34,800. But if we're using a Fibonacci from the lowest point to the highest point, we can see that we're also having the Fibonacci levels exactly where this resistance is. If you see the market coming back down to these Fibonacci levels and you see the bullish rejections around these levels, that could take us back up to potentially 56K. The most important thing now is to see, are we closing below 43K or are we actually only retesting it and then see the market continue to the upside? What I mean with if the market comes back down to potentially 43,500 and 44,336, we are right now slightly above the Fibonacci levels where I do expect the market to potentially reverse back to the upside. But it's really important that if we see the market, we just might see the market now bouncing to the upside from this level because we did retest the 50%, but I can expect the market to drop down a little bit more. And usually during the weekends, I always say this, the market is pretty slow, so we just might see the market bouncing in between or above and slightly below 43K. I still want to have the market coming back down a little bit more before I am even considering buying the market and see the market potentially breaking to the upside. Just need to wait and see Bitcoin coming back down a little bit more and see how, if we see on the lower time frames, then if we are starting to create higher highs and higher lows, because if the market slowly breaks to the upside, you will see the break of this little downtrend that we do have. And on the first break of this downtrend, if this is the case, that for me will be a potential buy opportunity. Don't forget that you can receive a bonus on Bybits up to $4,100 by using the link in the description down below. The video is the best bonus available. It's up to $4,100 depending on what you're depositing to your account, and you are always supporting Bitcoinsensus by doing that, so I'm always able to sit here and share my thoughts with you on the cryptocurrencies. Looking at Ethereum, we came up to a previous resistance where we saw the market having the bounce back down from, and this is usually what happens. The market is trading from level to level, and especially on a higher time frames level where you can see the market bounce from this level so many times before. You also had a huge week coming back down to this target, and that is why we can also see the market now reversing back down. We're doing the same thing here that on Bitcoin, we're taking a fib from 2,846 to the highest point at 3,412, and we can right now see the market having the momentum to the downside, and I do expect the market first of all to come back down to potentially 3,137 and 3,080. We can also come back down to this previous little box that we do have, which is also a previous level where we saw the market bouncing from a lot of times before, and that is around 2,960, and we can then bounce to the upside. If this is the case, the highest target that I'm having on Ethereum will be 4,070, but right now on the lower time frames, we can see the market having the momentum to the downside, but that is totally fine because this is exactly what we are expecting the market to do. So we can also take now, because we can see that the pullback is about to happen. So what we're doing is that we're taking another fib from 3,465 to the low at 3,248, and that gives us other targets now that we can potentially come back up and retest 3,355 or 3,381 done, and from these levels we can actually see the bounce back down to the targets that I spoke about, where I do expect Ethereum to break to the upside. So the market is right now creating a lower low, and on a downtrend, even if this is just a pullback, we want to see where the lower high can be so we can potentially sell the market, and we know the targets from where we can buy the market. So everything is just like a little puzzle when it comes to trading. Thank you so much, guys, for looking at this video together with me. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please comment below. If there's anything that you learned, please tell me so I can have a little bit of a feedback. Don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification so you know when I'm gonna have my live stream today. Don't forget that you are awesome. I'm awesome. You are awesome. Everyone's awesome. And never, never, ever, never doubt yourself in any way, because if you do, I will slap you from Sweden to wherever you are, okay? Because you are beautiful and wonderful, and you can do whatever you put your mind to do. Have a great day. We'll see each other later. From Sweden.